We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank you.
Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at tugayspod and email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy. So you have a kink? Yeah, that's what counting.
Yeah.
That's our metronome. So you have a kink or sore in your mouth.
Yeah.
So it's herp. So.
But I've been outbreak free.
Is it from letting Max lick you in the mouth?
Listen. We don't make out. Although, so he has some real bad breath.
Does he? Is it his food?
I don't know, but like, I then obviously went online for like how to make your dog's breath smell better, and I have this like foam. It's like a mouthwash spray / foam or whatever. It got it from Petco, and he hates it. Like it smells like spearmint, and so it's nice because it's like, oh, you've like brushed your teeth.
Yeah.
But like he honestly would rather go do anything in the world, but like I have to like pin him down and like squirt it in his mouth. Yeah, I know. I just really need to stop talking about my dog because everything is sexual. But you know what? Hey. So I there's like stuff you can put in their water. So I'm gonna
try that.
Probably try that. Yeah. But no, I don't have a canker sore because I made out with my dog.
You just have it because of herpes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No shame.
No shame. We are
And
not
also,
shaming
everyone
people with
has
herpes.
everyone has HPV.
Do they?
Yeah. I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we should probably
Unless you've been vaccinated. But like we're kind of past that time.
That age.
Well, because this was back in the day, it was Gardasil was originally for women to protect them from HPV because women get worse, like they can get cervical cancer or whatever if they get HPV. And then men, it was like, well, you can't really test for it. I think we should probably ask a doctor. But I think for men, like you don't really know if you have it, but like I think 98% of the population does have it.
So is it like, what is it? The human papilloma virus?
Yeah.
Okay, because I always thought like that papilloma always sounds like some city in like Spain.
That's Pamplona. Oh yeah, I'm from Papilloma. Girl, what do you?
Our biggest export is HPV.
What if that's where it originated?
Maybe.
Human papilloma?
Maybe.
From a girl named Papilloma back in the day?
Her name is Virus.
Me llamo virus
There you go, see?
de papilloma.
It tracks. We're going to put that up on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
On the HPV Wikipedia page.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Right. So, welcome everyone
Hello.
to this week's episode of These Unprecedented Gays. I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
How are you, Joe? How was your week?
Week was good. Busy. Lots of fun things. So, you were aware because we did a brunch for my day of birth.
Yes.
So I have become a year wiser. I have also
have you?
Yeah. But also like, you know, random pains just come now.
Yeah.
Oh, unrelated, but related. God, there's a lot that happened this week. So it was my birthday. It was really cool. So I did not the Waverly, that's where you work. The Whaley House in Old Town. They had this like little haunted house thingy tour at night, and we had the tour. Her name was the tour guide's name was Julie, but she went by Ghoulie Julie. So like,
oh my god, did she think of that herself?
I think so.
Okay.
So, but it was really fun, and then we just kind of hung around Old Town, and then on Sunday, you and us and all of the folks did brunch at Cowboy Mermaid.
Mermaids and cowboys.
And guys and gals and everything in between who listen, it was packed.
Your sarcasm is duly noted.
No, so we roll up at what, like 11:30, 11:45? No, noon? We had reservations for noon, right?
Yes.
And like, I was surprised because it was a Sunday and there was no one there. And it's in La Jolla, and so it's a populated area. And so I was just taken aback.
Oh, okay.
But it was good food. That I had an ahi sandwich, and it was perfectly cooked.
Yes, because some people don't know how ahi is supposed to be cooked.
And those clam chowder fries were tasty.
Oh, yes, they were very good.
So that was my birthday. And then I think on Monday, I was like, well, what am I doing with my life? So I went to Target. It was either Monday or Tuesday, right?
Target will always show you what you should do with your life.
They released the new Apple Watch, and I've been anti-Apple Watch for a while, but then I was like, maybe I'll get one. And so I got one. But like, they've been sold out everywhere, right? And so I was like, what are the odds of them having it at the North Park Target, which has nothing? Right? Like, they don't have extension cords there. So I was like, hey, I'm here for like, I forgot. I think I got like cold brew coffee or something, and Q-tips. And then I was like, do you guys have the new Apple Watch? And the guy goes, beep, boop, 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 like looks in the system. And he's like, yeah, we have one left. And I was like, well, that's a sign. So yeah, that was that.
So is that what's on your wrist? Oh my God.
And I was like, you know what? Well, so.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I know, right? And so, but like, the reasoning behind me not wanting to get one was because I was like, I need something for fitness and blah, 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 blah. But like, bitch doesn't go to the gym anymore because 24-hour fitness has been canceled. I canceled my membership. The gym has not been like, quote unquote, canceled.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did they do?
I know. They, I don't know, but I would cancel 24-hour fitness because they are dirty.
Okay.
But if you want to sponsor us, gladly. I would love my $30 membership back, but for free. So I was like, well, you know, I need definitely more of like notifications and stuff to be able to like respond back to text messages. And so I was like, okay, this was a good idea.
So you can order your Starbucks. If you have a standing order at Starbucks, you can order it from your watch.
I use it like the raise to raise to Siri or whatever. It's been great because I don't have to like do the Hey Siri thing.
Okay.
I don't want
don't activate anybody's watch.
Like, hola Siri.
Whatever I'm talking about, I'm
Sup,
like,
sir?
hey Siri.
Oh my gosh, you did it! They're listening. So then, I was like, okay, cool, I'm all right with this, right? But you know, now I need to scrounge up money. I don't need to scrounge up money, but like, I need to like not spend so much money because like when you treat yourself, like then you keep treating yourself, and then it's like I need to chill.
Yeah,
like. And
I've been treated. Like, it's good.
She has been treated.
She had hers is.
I didn't trick, I treated.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. So that was my week, and then work is just, work is work.
My sister asked me, we were talking, and it was like, we're on Halloween, and she's like, what are y'all doing? Are y'all going trick-or-treating? And I'm like, no, we're going to stay home and do some dick and eating.
Oh! Is this Bingatha?
No, and my sister Melissa is very mad at us right now.
Why?
Because we shouted out my older sister and not her, and her birthday was just recently.
Wait. When did we shout out your older sister?
When you were like doing the whole Bingatha.
Well, but everything. It was appropriate. What? Oh,
right.
What's your other sister's name?
Melissa.
Okay, but like that's not like Google. And like, is it Ask Jeeves?
And I'm also like. We were talking about a goddamn website.
Yeah.
Could you calm down?
Well, let's shout her out. Hey, girl.
Hey, Melissa.
If your phone's name is Melissa, don't say hey, Melissa, or she'll come popping on up.
But so our week was good. Of course, we had brunch with you.
Yeah.
Nothing much else has been going on.
You've been so like not.
This is our 51st episode that we're recording, so that's very exciting.
Wait, this is 51?
Yeah, 51.
I thought it was 52.
Oh, no, it's 51.
You said 52 earlier.
I did because it was up on the screen.
Oh, so we're lying.
I go by with what the fact checker has.
Well, maybe we need to check our fact checker's facts.
Okay. So, and then on Halloween, like we gave out candy. So,
you had people come by?
We had a couple people come by. We had like a couple little girls in the early evening, and then we had a couple of like young adults, of course. And then like at 9:30 something, like a whole family of people show up, and I'm like, why are your kids out this late on a Sunday? Like,
but
ew.
So like,
and also Rule of thumb for people when they're taking their kids trick-or-treating, if the porch light is not on,
Yes.
that means they are not giving out candy.
Or like it's the do not disturb.
Right. So these people came up to our door and rang our doorbell.
With the porch light off.
With the porch light off. The pumpkins were lit, but also the porch light was off.
They've been lit all season.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, girl. Okay.
Wait, did you hand out king size candy bars though?
No, I don't like kids.
What did you get? What did you give them? Like a lollipop?
No, we gave them like a handful of candy.
Toilet paper?
Yes. Here, you're gonna need this soon. When the next wave comes through, you're gonna need toilet paper.
God. Oh.
So we're sitting here and we're watching The Nanny. Okay. All of a sudden, I'm like, I hear a helicopter, a police helicopter, that I've been hearing all night long because it's Halloween.
On
and they
Sunday?
just have them.
On Halloween?
Yeah. And they just have it going back and forth everywhere. But I was like, oh, that's weird. And I could hear it and it wasn't going anywhere. And then I started hearing sirens and seeing lights. And I'm like...
Was it just hovering above your
It was like
house?
hovering around this area. And I was just like, oh my God, what is going on? Come to find out, like 4 or 5 cop cars has stopped a truck right here on the corner where we live.
Okay.
And they cut off access to the street in all directions. And they're like 3 cops are outside their cars with guns drawn on this one truck going, get out of the car.
And did you like sleekly like go out?
Well,
and be like,
we can see from our windows, like to the corner.
Oh,
and I was like, Andy, get down. There's gonna be a gunfight. I'm like, oh shit. Like I was freaking out. And I'm like, so they get the guy.
Where would you have hid though?
Like right here. I would have grabbed Cooper.
You should have gotten out of the living room / studio. You should have gone like in the back corner.
Oh yeah, there you go. But there's a fireplace over here, so there's
well, even if the curtains are drawn, gunshots can pass through.
Can they through curtains?
I mean, oh my God!
And they can't see me. They can't hit me.
You got some like steel curtains. I mean, your curtains are adorable and they are gorgeous, but I don't think that they are gonna block a bullet.
So the guy gets out. I had never seen this happen in real life before. So the guy got out backwards. So his back to the police.
Okay.
He put his hands on his head. And then he stepped back a couple times and they told him to get on his knees. He did. And then as soon as he did, like 2 cops rushed him to go get him in cuffs. So then there's like 6 cops all around the truck, like looking through the vehicle, trying to find stuff. And I swear to God, that I saw somebody pull a rifle out of the car.
No.
Yes. I'm like, this some bullshit right now.
Well, it was almost like he was like trifling. No.
No.
Wait, like a big ass rifle?
Yeah, like a big ass rifle. God. I get where you were trying to go with that.
Was he from East County?
I don't know.
Did you check the place?
But okay, so we've been looking every day on the police blotter trying to figure out what the guy did.
Oh, they don't have any follow-up information.
They don't have a follow-up information.
I'm surprised the news didn't cover that.
But also, just because he was arrested at this corner doesn't mean that's where the crime happened.
Oh.
So...
Do you think it was a chase and that's where they caught him?
I think so. But also, it makes me very nervous because you heard about the guy who was killed in his house down the street.
Yes. Insane.
Yes.
We I mean, unsafe times here.
Gays, you have to vet people a little bit better before you invite them back to your house. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But what I think happened, and this is just me extrapolating from the information that I have.
Allegedly. Remember, we're lawyers, Paul.
Allegedly, I think this was like a grinder hookup. And
wasn't it an older guy?
It was an older guy in his 60s.
Oh, that's not old.
And I know, but I'm also like, in gay years, that's ancient.
But also, like, good for him.
I get it.
Well, I mean,
I'm all about get it, but not good for him. He's dead now. But like, hopefully
maybe he got dicked so good he died.
Maybe,
but he was shot, right?
Yeah. Maybe
it was a different kind of shooting from the downstairs.
So anyway, so this gentleman is like. They found him in his house. People are like freaking out because it's down the street from us. No, this is a guy in Texas, though. He was jailed in Texas.
Fatal Hill Christian.
Oh, a suspect in the fatal stabbing last week of a man in Hillcrest was behind bars in Texas Wednesday, following his arrest during a traffic stop north of Dallas. Authorities reported.
How did they find him?
They just they were pulling him over for something else, and
happened to
And he was the suspect.
Yeah.
No.
So Randolph Winston Henderson, I love his name though. Like Randolph Winston. I'm like, come on now. Come through, Randolph Winston, the third.
I don't know why I heard like Rudolph. We're in Christmas season.
Right. And he's 51.
Oh.
And he is booked on suspicion of murdering 60-year-old Stephen Tucker 2 days earlier in a neighborhood a few blocks from Balboa Park, according to the San Diego Police Department.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God. That is like...
So your corner
I didn't realize
is
he was
unsafe.
stabbed.
I thought he was
Well,
shot.
that was like down the street, but still. Like,
yeah.
we're a cute little community of gays. Why is this happening?
Well, I'm curious what happened with the truck. Like, do you think it was like they got off the freeway maybe and like we're trying to go through the neighborhoods?
Maybe, but like he would have had to blow through like a couple of stop signs, and they're busy stop signs.
Yeah.
So like,
unless he's just Halloween, like perusing.
Well, I was like, at first I was like, I heard the police sirens and I heard the helicopter. I'm like, are they coming after that family for having their kids out so late on a Sunday?
I would have called the police. I'm
like, child endangerment, girl.
I would have called the police.
I should have been dressed up as Whoopi, but like, Molly, you in danger, girl.
Stop it.
All right. So let's get into our segment, Mouth.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Mouth to mouth
resuscitation.
Why you gotta ruin stuff? We can't have any nice things.
I know. Do you want to try it again?
No.
Okay. Well, because I was like, yeah, let's get into the topic, and I was like, oh.
So what are you obsessed with this week?
Well, my Apple Watch.
Yes.
But also, so I have two things. So I'm obsessed with using my work's like recognition program to get expensive things. So like, I think we talked about it, how I got a KitchenAid from work for like being a good performer. That's right. So like we have this program, I think it's called like Spark or something. And like the points expire at the end of the year. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? Right. And so
Christmas shopping
for myself. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I put in the points, like maximum 650 points. And I didn't realize it's $1 per point. I know. And so I was like,
how many points do you have?
650.
Oh, okay.
So then I was like, well, what I put in, I think I put it to like 700. Cause like you can, I think if it's over or whatever, you just pay the difference.
Were you gonna like, you should have gotten an Apple Watch.
They don't have them.
Oh, okay.
So, but what they do have is a Theragun.
Oh, yes.
And so I was like, perfect, right? And those things are $599. Yeah. I looked at the MSRP right there.
Does that one have like a hand adjustment one so that you can use it to
downstairs? Yeah.
I'm like, because that is expensive for that.
Because I was like, oh, this will probably be like $200, right? No, I Googled it and I was like, because it's like the Pro and it like has an app. I'm like, whatever. But I was like, I'm gonna use it. It was either that or like a random like grill accessory thing. I was like, no, I don't need that. But I'm obsessed with those two things. So like getting free shit from work.
I am actually doing for one of our prizes for the Doctor's Movie Day. I'm doing a $500 gift card to a spa, so you can go there and have like a spa day, or take you and somebody else.
Is it just like a coupon, or not a coupon, like a gift card to any spa?
No, it's a gift card to the Rancho Valencia Resort and Spa.
Where's
up
that?
in North County. It's like super fancy.
Oh damn!
Yeah, like we had dinner there once, but it was like part of a group thing.
What city is it in?
It's in like Encinitas.
Okay,
up that way. The Rancho Valencia. Remember we went to a.
Is it Rancho Santa Fe?
Oh, okay, that's where it's at. Okay, but it's so cute. But it was like $500 gets you like maybe 2 massages for 60 minutes each. So it's expensive. But then I was like, I'm also gonna get them a Theragun.
Oh hell yeah!
So they can keep the massages going all year long.
Well, I'm nervous about the Theragun because like you're not supposed to use it for more than like 2 minutes. I've obviously been looking at like YouTube videos of reviews and everything. I know. And I'm like, watch me like overdo it. Because like now that I'm 32, I have random pains everywhere. And I'm like, well, now I'm going to have a Theragun whenever it arrives. It could be anywhere from like 2 to 15 business weeks. I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna get it. So
Maybe it's gonna be like Christmas, and then be like, oh my god,
it'll be
to me.
Christmas in July. So what about you? And what's giving you life?
So right now, I know I've said this before because we're coming up to Thanksgiving. I've been reading articles about supply chains.
Oh no.
And like, did you know that we're gonna have issues at Thanksgiving? They were saying, like, people won't be able to get like turkeys and stuff aren't going to be as readily available as they
because
have
we can't
been.
get them shipped.
Right, and it's like it's not like they're not going to be turkeys there, but like the usual ones that people buy, like the 14 to 20 pounds.
The butterball.
That's
a thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
But those aren't going to be as readily available in that size as they have been in previous years, and those are the top sellers.
Oh man.
Isn't that
Can't
crazy?
you just get 2 small turkeys then?
I guess you could, but they're going to cook 2 small turkeys. That
True.
sounds like a lot more work.
Yeah.
Like, and for me, I'm like, we need to go shopping now and get everything a couple of weeks beforehand.
Really?
Because like, if it's non-perishable, we can do it. Like, let's get that canned corn.
Can't you just stick the turkey in the freezer?
You can, and then we're trying to get that. A lot of places haven't put out their turkeys yet.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, just like I listen to Christmas music on November 1st, those turkeys need to come out on November 1st too. Okay. Like, we're on a schedule, people.
So is it like because the supply chain issue is affecting the world?
Yes.
Is it just because the turkeys are gone? Did they get affected by the pandemic?
The turkeys? I don't know. Is that what you just asked?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. It's just that they can't, like, there's a bunch of cargo ships out on the coast of California that can't get through yet because it's taking so long to process them because of the supply chain problems.
Oh.
I know, right?
So
but nobody thinks about this kind of thing. That's why there's not that many new Apple Watches, because they can't get the components to make the Apple Watch. So that's why supply is not meeting demand right now.
Okay, President Paul, why are you not in office?
I need to take Pete job.
Okay, I know that like you're talking about what's giving you life, but did you hear about like the I think it was a senator that like shat on him because he took parental leave?
Oh yeah, and did you see the interview with Jen Psaki and the
Yes, what was it? Like, okay, what's her name? Not Jen, the person that was like,
oh, it was a guy from like Fox News that always asks her every question.
It was a girl's name, and it was like, okay, blah blah blah. Like, as you know, like we prioritize like family leave here because we want our parents to be like with their child.
Right. Well, and then Congress gets 12 weeks of parental leave anyway.
Damn.
Every member of Congress gets 12 weeks of parental leave.
Good.
So, can you not right now? Can you give us 12 weeks of parental leave?
I would love that.
I mean, I can't use it because I'm not going to have a child.
You have a child. His name is Cooper.
And I have 3 stepchildren. They may need me.
Well, okay. See, there you go. It's just delayed.
There you go.
Anyway, back to you.
I'm going to take it now.
25 years later.
Yeah, so that's what's giving me life. But that's a good segue into our topic because...
Which is what?
Thanksgiving and the holidays.
In the holidays.
Now, are you doing anything for Thanksgiving? Like, are you...
I am going to fly back to the Bay Area, yes.
Ooh,
yeah,
traveling.
I am. Well, and I mean, speaking of traveling, like, those tickets are a hefty...
Are you leaving on Thanksgiving or are you leaving before?
I think I leave the Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Because I did not want to travel on Wednesday because I know that's
the
terrible.
biggest travel day.
And I did not want to travel on Thanksgiving because when I was talking to my parents, I was like, I could fly up on Thursday and then just do like an overnight. But like there were limited flights available
because
of the supply chain.
No, actually, because not a lot of people do a lot of flying on Thanksgiving, but it's the best day to travel.
Yeah. Have you done it?
No.
Okay.
But Nick, our fact checker, has.
It was probably no traffic, no anything. You walk in, you get on the plane, there's no one on the plane. Oh, maybe I should do it.
You know, and you could probably get a really good deal on that day too.
It was so much cheaper.
Right, because nobody's flying. But then also you run the chance of them canceling your flight.
Well, I was going to say, so the hard part for me was I would have had to take like a 7 a.m. flight.
Okay.
Or like a 4 p.m. flight.
And 4 p.m. is dinner time, so you can't do that.
That's because it was like, I think, no, there were like 3 times, and it was like, oh, I could take off at 11, get there at 12:30, and then be back to my parents' house by like 2, but that's like when the people are trying to eat. So
why do we eat so early on Thanksgiving?
We normally do dinner. But we didn't. So last year, my parents drove down to San Diego and they rented a Airbnb over in Mission Beach.
Yeah, I remember this.
So, but this year we're still not gathering as a big family. It's all just like small family gatherings because normally it's a huge, like all the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, and everything. Like people fly in and it's a big spiegel.
I think we talked about this last year around this time because I was like, "Do you guys do the fist? Are you fisting?"
Not
Thanksgiving.
Paul. That's not a Thursday activity.
That's going to be before dinner.
That's for Black Friday.
That is the aperitif. No, but I think I asked you if you do the Feast of the Seven. I was going to say fist again. The Feast of the Seven Fishes.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's an Italian thing. It's like a tradition.
Does it mean you eat 7 fishes? We probably talked about this last year too.
It's more of a Christmassy thing. Oh. Okay, that's why.
We got a month.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll ask.
But I've always wondered, like, why do we, as a tradition, eat earlier in the day on Thanksgiving for dinner?
I don't know.
That just seems weird to me because everybody's like, I have to get this done by 3:00. We're eating at 3, and I'm like,
we eat all day.
Why?
Though. Like we get there at like 1, and then you have the appetizers, and then you have the pre-dinner appetizers, and then you have like the salad level, and then after that you have like the meat, and then you have like the actual turkey, and then it's like,
why is the turkey not in the meat? Because it's a foul. Not like
because of the supply chain shortage, obviously.
The supply chain out of your dinner.
I'm blaming everything on that. Joe, why were you late? Supply chain.
We're running behind on the pies. Is it because of the supply chain, Mom?
Yes. Oh my God, I'm blaming the supply chain for everything.
Joe, why are you late? Why do you have a Starbucks? Supply chain.
But like we actually have like supply chain logistics at work, and I'm curious to see if they're affected by this too. Like it probably is. And like we actually have to do like life-saving therapies for children. So like I'm curious how they're combating that.
Oh my God.
I know, serious, right?
Save the children for real.
Well, they are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the world.
Way.
The way?
Yes, it's the way. Girl, they're going to take your gay card. Let them
lead the way. Oh, yeah. I'm not good at lyrics, but I am good at lyrics.
But you're not good at lyrics.
But I'm not good at the lyrics I'm not good at.
Okay.
But I'm good at the ones I am. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
So travel.
So like you're going up Tuesday, spending a couple of days, and then you're coming back
Friday, on Black Friday.
Ooh.
So like I would.
Well, that's a good thing because like
I don't want to be. I refuse. So I refuse to do anything on Black Friday ever. Like I just it's so packed. There's so many people. Like because now we have like electronic Black Fridays.
Right.
Like you can go on Amazon. You can go on Best Buy. And they also have Black Fridays. Like they're probably Black Friday deals starting now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like
they had Black Friday deals in July.
What?
Yeah, because people were trying to do like a Christmas in July kind of thing. So they were like, Black Friday deals early.
Hey, I mean.
Yeah, Muggsy, let's get that TV.
See? I don't know why I did that.
I'm going to pull my pants up by my nipples.
Those very high-waisted.
They were so fun. I'm like, I want to bring high-waisted pants
Have
back.
you ever had them?
No.
Should we make some?
We should.
Okay.
I really want to get like an overall overall shorts. Like I just want to get them.
I had those when I was like 7.
I know, but I feel like
Bring
now I just want to rock some right now.
Let's do it. Yeah.
For the season.
Yeah, I mean winter.
So anyway, so are you? So you're coming back Friday.
Yeah.
So then you don't have to deal with all that.
Yes.
Which is good because it's like I think that's another like really slow.
Hopefully
travel day.
I flew. So I think 2 or 3 years ago. Let me see. So not last year, but the year before, I flew up on a Wednesday, I think, and no. I was working up there. So oh my God, no. I didn't fly it because I was working up in the Bay Area, so I was already there for work. But I think the year before, yeah, I had flown up on a Wednesday, and it was packed.
Oh, I'm sure.
Packed.
Because that's everybody wants to get there the day before.
Even if you drive. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you are driving, right? If all of the listeners are drivers out there, pack your patience because it's a long drive as well.
Oh, see, a little travel tip for you.
Don't drive on that Wednesday. Do like an overnight.
Okay, so when you travel, do you usually take a backpack or do you take like a rolling suitcase?
I don't own a suitcase.
I
know. I have a duffel bag.
You're an adult.
Yeah, sure.
So do you always, when you travel, do you just do a backpack or?
So I've never needed anything more than a duffel bag.
Really?
And it's always a carry-on.
So like, what's the longest trip that you've ever taken?
Like back to my home? Well, maybe to New York.
And that was how long?
Did I pack? Maybe I did pack a suitcase. It was like 5 or 6 days.
Okay.
I haven't been on like a 2-week trip.
Okay.
But like, still, like, I mean, I don't know. Did I pack a thing? I'll have to, Val, let me know if I packed a luggage.
Because see, we're going to New York in December, and I feel like, do I need to bring a large luggage? Or do I just
need coats? You need every weather thing.
Right, but then I'm also like, I'm going to get those like packing cube, like...
Oh, the vacuum things?
The vacuum seal bag,
but
so I can...
You also need stuff for gifts to bring home.
But that's all, like, that's the thing. Like, for me... I'm very big on like I need outfits for everything, and I already pick out my outfits, so like I do all that.
Hold up. So rewind. So you
what?
You plan to that level of detail?
Yes, because you got to know, girl.
Well, I mean, so
but then I also
is that a tip for the folks out there?
That is a tip for the folks. Like plan your outfits, but also like give yourself some leeway with them. Like, this shirt will go with those shorts or those pants.
Yeah. So should you have outfits that mix and match and could be either or?
Correct.
Okay.
So, but, I don't travel that much during the holidays because, we like to do Thanksgiving here and we like to have the family over. And then Christmas time, we do the same thing. We like to have people over and stuff like that. So we kind of do like an orphan Christmas kind of thing. So people who aren't going to go see their families or be with their families, they come here. This year we're going to for Christmas Eve we're taking his kids to Knott's Berry Farm.
Okay.
And I've never been there at Christmas time, so that's good.
They have roller coasters there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, yeah. I hope so. That's the only reason I'm going.
I've driven by it on the 5, but I've never actually been in it.
I've never been to Knott's Berry Farm, and I've been to like Magic Mountain and stuff. But we're also going to New York in December. And you guys already know this because I've talked about it before, but that's another thing I'm obsessed with is our trip. And it's like, so holiday travel, this is the first time I'll actually really do that during the holidays. Like I've gone in January and February before, but not during
Christmas
time.
Or
and especially because New York was always on my bucket list and we've been a couple of times. And now we're going during Christmas, which is another bucket list thing.
And Hanukkah.
Oh, and
because you're going the first week of December, right?
Yeah, is that Hanukkah?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe we should check that. Fact checker, please.
Oh, you need to. Okay, if you go, you need to go. I forget what the Jewish bakery is, but they have the black and white cookies, and it is so good. Yeah, it's gonna be there.
Oh my God!
Or it's gonna be there. Hanukkah's gonna be in New York too.
Oh, hey girl, hey Hanukkah.
Come on, hey Quizzy, that's how you doing.
Come through, candelabra. I see you with dreidel, baby.
Oh my God, stop. Mazel tov, right?
Yes, mazel tov. Oh, does that mean that all the Jewish delis will be really busy? I don't know.
Probably.
Oh gosh.
So, but yeah, okay, that's a good tip. Like, make sure before you go somewhere to see if there's any huge events that are transpiring.
Oh, right. Because we're going after
I just thought of that.
Yeah. Good. But it's a great tip, though, for people. Like, I think that's a great tip because, like, we're going to New York. So we looked into, like, when is the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade? More Thanksgiving.
Oh, stop.
It's in the title, Paul.
Well, so my friend Bethany went to Amsterdam, but, like, it was during Pride, and she had no idea. And she was like, oh, boy.
But she probably had an amazing time.
I think she did have a nice time.
Yeah. She probably saw a lot of willies.
And maybe a little...
And maybe a few penises, too.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like, what's the female version of Willie? Wally. Willa. Willa. Willa.
Willa.
Oh.
Whatever happened to Willa Ford?
I don't know, but she.
I wanna be bad. But we are gonna miss Thanksgiving Day, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get in on the 1st, and we're gonna be in Jersey for a night.
Okay.
And then we go to the city the next day. So on the 1st is when they do the Rockefeller tree lighting ceremony.
So you're gonna miss that.
So we're gonna miss that,
which is fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah, just watch it on TV.
Yeah. Well, I can watch it on TV, and then I'll see it the next day when we go by there. Not a big ordeal for me. But that was like something I wanted to look into because I was like, oh, there's that. And then I was like, oh, do I want to go see the Nutcracker?
Yeah.
With the New York City Ballet, which is like one of the best ballets
of course
in the world.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, I don't want to spend that much.
Yeah.
So we're going to see some high kickers with the Rockettes. So I'm very happy about that.
But that's super fun.
But that's another thing. We booked those tickets in advance.
Yeah.
So like if you have another tip for people when you're, especially during the holidays, for special events like the Rockettes holiday celebration, it's a good idea to get your tickets as soon as possible.
When me and Val went, I think we went almost to the day that you guys are going to New York because we went right after Thanksgiving. So it might have been the end of November, beginning of December, and it was packed. And we had we got like the 7-pack tour guide thing where you could go to like the Statue of Liberty. But like when
the City Pass.
Yes.
Also another good tip. Get the City Pass if it's your first time in a city.
Yes. Oh, it's every city?
Well, like you have like big touristy places like.
Well, I guess that makes sense. City, yeah.
Yeah. So like New York has it. Chicago has it.
I was like, Paul, what if we're not going to New York? We have a City Pass?
Yeah.
Should we get one? What is it?
I don't need to see it.
I want to see it
because it would be like the San Diego Zoo, and then it has the zoo up north,
the Cabrillo Monument.
Yeah, the Cabrillo Monument. Those kind of things.
Wow. So okay.
Well, that's why it's called City Pass.
But get a City Pass,
right?
But I was gonna say is like we went and like the Rockette tickets were so expensive because we didn't have them we didn't get them before,
right?
And so then we didn't watch it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited because I just want to see girls high kicking.
Well, so that's the thing, right? Like, do your research is what you're kind of saying,
right? Do your research because also is the City Pass going to be good for you?
Well, so I don't like doing research for travel, so like. What would you tell an average Joe, me, to like...
You are above average Joe.
Very true. But like...
Calm down, just because you're Italian. He's got an extra large Italian sausage for you. And he's got a pizza. Throwback.
Write us a letter and tell us when that episode was. No, so like... Because I honestly hate travel planning. And like, I think that's partially one of the reasons why I haven't done a lot of travel is because it's very intimidating and daunting. So like for you, what would you recommend?
So for me, like, especially during the holidays, if you're doing holiday travel, like if you're going home, that's fine. But a lot of people, because of COVID, are starting to go out to like, you're seeing a lot of people traveling to tropical places for the holidays. It's very much like either tropical or cold. So people are going skiing or they're going to the islands.
Oh.
There's not a lot of in between. No
temperate climate here.
So somebody was telling me that like going to a ski resort was the lift tickets were going to be like $300. And for a day.
How much is it normally?
I don't know. Okay. But I feel like that's really a lot for like 6 to 8 hours on the mountain because you have to like ski down.
Like $60?
And then take it back up. And then ski down again. So that takes a while for you to get back and forth.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how to ski, so it's fine. I just think it takes a lot of time.
I did it once, but I just remember you make the pizza and that like slows you down.
The pizza slows you down. French fries make you go fast.
Oh, they didn't teach me that.
Ooh.
They just told us the pizza. Well, I was like 7 and they wanted us to just slow down.
I only learned that on... I think it was like Family Guy or something.
Oh my god!
Oh no, South Park. If you're gonna make a V, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay.
Is that the teacher?
Like I think it was like they had a different guy. And he was like he didn't say the okay, but he's like okay. So
okay, Mr. Hand. Okay.
So for me, if people are going to like say New York or Chicago or something like that, I do a lot of research.
Yeah.
And I also have ideas of already things that I want to do.
Okay.
So for me, we're not doing a lot of like touristy stuff.
Where do you find? So where do you get your like? How do you navigate to the things that you want to do? Like, where do you go?
So, like for hotels and stuff, I'm lucky because my sister works for a large hotel chain. So I'm
The
like,
Marriott.
yeah. So hook a brother up, okay, literally. And so I just go directly there.
Okay.
There's other times. Shout out Melissa.
Hey, girl.
Shout
Come
out
on,
again.
Mel, Mel. Ooh. Give us a free room.
I need an upgrade.
I'll take anything.
So I will go on there and look for the best deals that I possibly can.
Okay.
Now, most people go on like Priceline and stuff like that.
I am most people.
Kayak is another one I love because
it's so confusing.
I know.
Because okay, like you go on the website and then it opens up 47 tabs.
Right.
And I already have 47 tabs open.
Right.
So
it's
like
kind of like porn.
Yeah. But like you're not getting off to it.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, maybe you are. Maybe that's something that turns you on.
You know.
Maybe that's a kink for you.
Huh.
Looking for good deals on flights and hotels and rental cars. No shame though. Go on, get your thing.
Okay, imagine somebody that is like that's their thing, but like they went to Target and there was like they didn't know that their item was on sale, and like they're in line and they like yes.
It's like I like to this.
So that's a travel tip. Make sure when you're going somewhere that you are fully aware of everything. So yeah, no, Priceline and all those things are very confusing.
Which is it's confusing, but they're great because they do Kayak. I love because it gives you different.
It's everything.
It's everything. And another one is Skyscanner because it'll go over through everything and
for flights
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
So those are really good. But also when you're doing that, I trust Marriott, so I know what their brands are like because I also used to work with them.
Okay.
So like if you're going on Priceline, the pictures might be cute.
Yeah.
But then you get to the hotel and you're like, oh, this is. You're not going to walk in and go, oh, this is nice.
It's a grinder.
Yeah, it's a grinder. So it's a headless torso.
Oh, no.
It looks great, but when you get up in there, you're like...
Put the bag on your face.
I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
You don't look like your picture.
Well,
was that taken 30 years ago?
Oh, my gosh. But some of those hotels and everything, they don't tell you where you're staying.
Right, and because there's some really good deals. Now... I was looking
I
at
am
this.
so afraid of that.
Right, when they go, stay at a 3-star hotel for this much. I'm like, no, but I need to know exactly because I want to know.
It's like something or equivalent. It's like, what?
Right.
It's not a rental car.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like, because I like to know because we're going to stay in Chelsea,
okay,
which is an area that we haven't stayed in before,
okay,
which I think is great. And then we're really close. We've already mapped out like how close we are to like the metro, the bus stops.
Tip for you: get your metro. Well, you can't get your metro card.
Oh no, we're gonna get the metro card when we get there because when we get into Jersey, we're gonna rent a car because we're spending time with his family.
Okay,
having dinner and stuff like that, and then the next day we go into the city.
You'll get your metro link really.
We'll
quick.
get the metro card when we take the train from Newark Airport into Newark because that's another thing. Check other airports when you're traveling.
Yes.
Don't fly in directly, fly into another airport that's close by. Like if you're going to New York, Newark is perfect to fly into because it's cheaper. And they have the train system to get you directly into the city. So it's not a big deal.
Well, and I think this was something I saw where it was like a travel tip was like, oh, like if you are trying to go somewhere, but like, don't like it's a direct flight, look at places that aren't direct flights that have a layover and then just don't ever take the next plane.
Oh yeah,
That's illegal.
Your luggage keeps going.
Yeah.
Well, I don't check the bag. We talked about this. That's illegal.
It's very much like looked down upon.
I mean, there are a lot of things that I look down upon that people do, but it's still being done.
Yeah, Virginia, looking at you. Because they just elected a Republican.
Oh, I was like, who's Virginia? I was like, I don't know her.
Meet Virginia. Oh, that's all I know. That's all I'm allowed to sing.
Oh, yeah. Copyright infringement. I'm a lawyer, allegedly.
Well, so back to that. It's really good if you can do that. I mean, I have to fly direct. I don't like laying over because the last time we had a layover, we missed our flight.
Oh, no.
And then we had to stay a night in Charlotte.
How'd you miss your flight?
because our flight out of DC
Was it late?
was leaving late, and then we got into Charlotte, and they're like, "Oh, well, it wasn't our fault,
Oh no.
so we're not going to pay for our hotel."
Oh.
So the good thing is I was able to go on the Marriott app. Please download the app, and if Marriott, you want to sponsor us, I'd be happy to take that for you.
Oh, gladly. Marriott.
Marriott.
Sounds like a front ribbit. Marriott.
And then I was able to get a room
Yeah.
with my sister's discount, like
Okay.
right there. So,
But that's so
but
inconvenient.
it's great, and people can sometimes be afraid of public transport systems
Me.
because why?
I'm not afraid of them. I don't like them
Why?
because it's congested and like I don't like sweating.
Oh,
So I am fine with public transit in the winter.
okay.
But if you
In
put
the
me on a
summer?
train in the summer in New York in the humidity, no.
Okay.
No, ma'am. Well, I mean, no, thank you.
See, I love public transportation. Me and Andy will try to use public transportation anywhere we go.
Well, it's people watching, right?
Right. And that's that. And it's like, I don't mind. Here's another tip for people. When you're traveling, it's a good idea to get an idea of where you're staying, whether you're staying in a hostel, which I don't think I could ever do. That's like, that to me is like camping.
It's a hostile environment.
Oh, it will make me hostile.
Yes.
If I had to stay there.
I don't.
It's like, Brad, don't touch my stuff. Okay.
because you're in a room with strangers,
Right.
sleeping.
I'm like, this just
And
sounds
are they
like
background checked?
That sounds like a weird like porn house. You know
I'm
how like
okay
they
with
have
that.
like porn houses where like everybody stays in the same place and they have to film every day. And
Oh,
you never heard of that? Like a porn farm? Like, you know, those ones that have like 15 different websites, so you see the same kid in every one. Like,
oh, really?
but it's like Mormon family, father son. Or
Oh my God.
those kind of things. Not that I go to any of
I
those
was like,
websites.
I was like, you know these topics too quick. And no shame if you do.
But like that to me is a weird. Like I don't want to. I share a room with my husband because I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
I don't want to share a room with anybody else.
No, 100%.
You know,
It's
and I
just
don't
a
want to
dorm.
share. Right, and I don't want to share a bathroom with people.
Yeah, I think, but so, I mean, that could be a tip. If you want to be very, very cost effective, that's an option.
Right, because $30 a day versus $100 a day at a
But
hotel.
like, that's, you get what you're paying for, you know?
Right. I mean, if you need to be cost effective or frugal, great. For me, frugal means I get a nice discount and I'm getting like Wi-Fi and free breakfast.
Yeah.
You know?
Give me that pancake.
Because I've been looking everywhere for like, does this hotel have free breakfast? Because I want to cut out one meal that I don't have to pay for.
True.
Not that I won't go for a nice brunch because I've already found a brunch place in New York that I want to
Okay.
go to.
Well, but you can have breakfast and then brunch.
Right. Second breakfast, you know? And then of course I'm going to have a lox.
You're
with
walking
cream cheese
around a lot,
bagel.
so you need to fuel.
Exactly. That's another great tip.
What?
Make sure to have good walking shoes because you are going to be doing a lot of walking.
Oh, I don't have walking shoes.
But you don't have walking shoes?
I have slippers and Vans.
Oh God, girl! No, that can't do that.
But I can walk in yeah. So are you talking like very supportive, like tennis shoes that like?
Yes.
Okay.
Because like when we go to New York, we walk a lot.
You'll walk probably like 15 miles. a day.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's also when we're checking our hotel, we try to see how close are we are to public transportation or to certain sites that we want to go on there.
Yeah.
And we also check like YouTube to see if they have like videos of the hotel that we're going to be staying at, so we get an
smart.
idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like travel tips. I was
Right.
just gonna say that is a good travel tip. An additional thing would be to walk places because you'll see different things instead of just like take a taxi.
Right.
If you
And
are able to walk.
If you can avoid a taxi in New York, it's probably better anyway for you.
They're very intelligent though. Like we would taxi. So when me and Val stayed, or when we went, we stayed in New Jersey because again, it was inexpensive. But we would have to cross. It was fine. But the weirdest thing is like the piping, the heater. The heater is in the piping and it's like building piping or something. What is it? Radiators?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it would just like thud like all night.
Oh, because they were turning on and off or
yeah,
something.
because you don't control it.
Right.
But what was I going at? Yeah, so we had to take the taxis across the bridge. I think Washington Bridge or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where we stayed. I'd have to double check. I have pictures. I can look at the geolocation. It
I
was
also-
New Jersey.
I also like to look at like different neighborhoods. Like there's one called Dumbo.
Okay.
And another thing that people have been doing a lot lately is, and you can find this on YouTube also, is finding places where they can do their Instagram pictures.
Oh no.
So different like spots. Like there is the Brooklyn Bridge, but they want you to go early. Which is a great tip too for people when you're going to like traveling the holidays and stuff, especially during the holidays. If you're going somewhere, go to things as early as possible.
Yeah.
You know, like the Empire State Building, or
Oh
if
my
you're,
God.
you know,
The
it's
Statue
like
of Liberty took me
right,
like
the
2
Brooklyn
hours.
Bridge.
Yep.
You want to walk that? Go early.
We
because
went late.
less people.
So, would you recommend being like in your research going on like a travel blog to see what they say, or like do you just do it all organically?
You know, I'm not a huge travel blog fan. Like I'll watch some YouTube videos for people, but like some of them I'm like, okay, that's one good thing I got out of that.
Yeah.
Like we were watching stuff for New York and I'm like, oh my God, Christmas markets. That's a really good idea. I want to
What's
go.
Christmas markets?
Huh?
What's Christmas market?
Oh, they're like these, they're really big in Europe. But during Christmas time, Cooper wants
is right
to
up-
give you a tip.
I know. He is right. If
Just
you hear
the tip.
if you hear sniffing, it is not me.
Oh, please don't kiss my dog. you
No
I don't-
promises.
Not until you know if that's the herp or not.
I told you I've been outbreak free.
You've been outbreak free for one day.
No, this is an outbreak.
So like we watched some videos and stuff like so Christmas markets. So Christmas markets are big in Europe, and they're trying to become bigger here in the States. It's basically like the Hillcrest Farmers Market,
Okay.
but everything is Christmas based or gift based and stuff like that. And they do them in parks. So they have one in Central Park. They have one at Grand Central Station.
Ooh,
and then, but we
okay.
want to check out the big one, which is in Bryant Park, and that was
Okay.
supposed to be the best one.
Okay.
So they're like, you can spend all day there.
Is it like they just have people show up and sell stuff?
Yeah, so people just have a booth and they sell everything. So there's like food, there's gifts, there's ornaments. Because that's another thing that me and Andy do. Like we always get an ornament from wherever we travel to put on our tree.
Oh,
So we have a memory.
It's ornamental.
It is ornamental
I think I used that
and
word
sentimental.
correctly. Oh, and mental.
Yeah, and we did get one from Nick from our trip to Universal.
Oh, what was it?
We're very happy about it. It was it's a Harry Potter ornament. It's the Sorting Hat on a stack of books.
Oh, that's cute.
I know.
That's
it
cute. Do you
really
put your names on it? Do you like
is.
engrave them?
No,
Why
we didn't.
not?
He didn't go that far, and we don't really do that.
Always travel tip, always go the extra mile.
either. Okay, calm down. Unless you're walking there and you have a slip-on Vans, then don't go that extra mile.
Then persevere because you can walk in heels and it hurts more than your Vans.
But I'm also like I'm a planner, so I like to plan stuff. I know there's a lot of travel blogs that are like, oh, leave room for spontaneity and do blah blah blah, and I'm like, that's all fine. We'll do that between 3 and 5 on Saturday, and then we have reservations. Okay.
I am not that way, which is why when I went to New York with Val, it was great because she's like, we're going to do this, 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 and this. And I was like, perfect.
So you want
Thank
somebody
you.
else to tell you?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't have the ability to like plan all that kind of stuff. Because it's like, it takes like very careful orchestration and like brain power
Right.
to do that. And I just don't have it.
And see, I like to do that, but then I'm also like, I have to pull back a little bit because Andy's like, oh, well, we could do this and we could do that. And I'm like, okay, that's great. You know what? I've learned that I do need to take some time and not plan it. So it's like, we do have a night where we don't have dinner plans. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, we could just walk around and maybe find a cool
Yeah.
restaurant.
I would be like, we have no plans. What are we having for dinner?
You need to feed me now. Feed me, Seymour. I would love to see that on Broadway too.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Broadway
Yeah,
now?
it's on Broad. I think it's like
Ooh.
off Broadway actually. It's like, but it's got some really good
Off-Broadway.
name. Yeah, but it's Jeremy Jordan. So, he was in Smash.
Didn't see that show.
Okay, you didn't see that show?
No.
What kind of gay are you?
I a Glee watcher for like 3
Ew.
seasons.
Okay.
And then I didn't watch
It's
it.
problematic now.
I think that we've understood my television watching habits they're not good.
Yeah.
So whether it be like an iconic gay thing or just like a social thing that people are aware of, I am not an either.
Okay.
I'm bad at it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm bad at it, girl. I'm bad.
So,
I don't know why I did that.
Another thing to do is for people for a travel tip is go on and check out the weather. See what the weather is going to be like.
Oh.
Because that's going to tell you how you're going to pack.
And that will tell you if you need a suitcase.
Right. So like I said, I'm going to get the vacuum seal one so I can get my jackets and sweaters in there. Because you have to layer.
Yeah.
But I also have to plan my outfits out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
yeah.
like, this is what I'm going to wear to Summit One Vanderbilt. This is what I'm wearing to go see Six. This is what I'm going to wear this day. And maybe I'll switch it up. I don't know. I might go crazy.
And that's where I would be like, okay, do
Spontaneity.
I have a very plain colored shirt with jeans and shoes? Cool. I'm good.
Aren't you just going to wear like a tank top and shorts anyway? No matter
Well,
what
yeah.
the weather?
And then I have my Patagonia jacket. I'm fine.
Ew.
Oh, it's 40 degrees out. I'm good.
Ew.
I can see my breath. We're fine. I have slippers on.
Is it a Patagonia vest or a jacket?
It's a jacket.
Okay.
I don't do the vests.
No.
They don't. I don't know if do they do anything. Like
they make you feel cooler if you're a white guy.
Yeah, but like it's like, oh wow, I'm really cold. Let me put on this vest which has no sleeves.
Oh, but okay. So in San Diego, they're really good because they're like they don't have sleeves, but they do kind of keep your chest warm if it is a little bit cold out. But like I wore one the other day because I got some a couple of years ago for everyone in the office, and it's like embroidered with the doctor's name on it and stuff, and everybody loved it. But I had it on, and I'm like, seems weird. I don't know why I'm wearing this. Like I don't normally wear a vest, and I'm like,
I'm not a vest person either. Yeah,
I just felt weird. Like, am I going to like brunch with Buffy and Missy and
oh my god,
Kevin and Brad?
I didn't
like,
invest in that.
Oh. So since we're in the holiday season, okay, so I played Kelly Clarkson's new Christmas album for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it in the car, but you weren't listening.
I always listen. No, I was listening because when you started, it was the song that you were like, now it's on her album, but it was on the other guy's album before, and it was released last year.
Okay.
See, she listens.
So, have you listened
I haven't
to any?
listened to the full thing though.
But have you listened to any other people's? New...
No, but I wanted to listen to Darren Criss. Oh no. Well,
he's got this whole like big band. He thinks he's a mix between Brian Setzer and Michael Bublé.
Okay.
So I think he's trying to take that crown from Michael as the guy.
No one can take
Christmas.
Michael Bublé's crown.
I know. Michael Bublé.
I almost said blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
But his album did not impress me. We listened to a couple of songs and I was like, okay, everything sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's that whole big band kind of
Okay.
like jazzy sound to it. He did have a really good cover of like one of my favorite Christmas songs because he did a like more upbeat version of River.
Okay.
Which I love.
Okay.
And I'll listen to everything. And Pentatonix has a new Christmas album out.
They have a new
Evergreen.
one every year.
I know.
Every year. Our new album is album number 14.
Well, it's so funny because people feel like they need to put an album out every year.
Yeah.
And like Mariah Carey's album just comes out once and it's like it's already in the top 200.
No, it's not.
It like the day after Halloween, it entered into the top 200 right away. Isn't that crazy?
Good for her. That song was made 30 years ago.
But Carrie Underwood's was already on the chart too. But
did she make
hers
an
was
album?
more recent.
Did she?
Yeah, like last year she had a Christmas album
Oh.
out. It's really good.
Who has? So it. I think it was Darren Criss that I wanted to see. Kelly Clarkson's new one. And I don't know if there's any other ones that I would be aware
Steve
of.
Perry.
Who's that?
The lead. He used to be the lead singer for Journey.
Oh, is it good?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
Katy Perry had a good Christmas song a couple.
Oh yes, her and Casey Musgraves.
I love Casey
Like
Musgraves.
I love their. I forget what Katy Perry's name of her song was, but I did really
Cozy
like
Little
it.
Christmas.
Yes.
I love that one.
And the video is cute. It's very Katy Perry.
Oh, I haven't seen the video.
Oh, you have to watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's cute.
Yeah, I love that one. But I think she might have another. No.
Every day is a holiday.
Oh.
But,
Is it?
But see, and that's the thing. I'm like, part of me is like, oh, we're going to miss the Rockefeller Center. But then I'm like, I really wanted to see the artist perform. But then I'm also like, I don't think you actually see them perform, or maybe for the Rockefeller Center tree lighting.
Are they performing this year?
There's always performers there, but I don't know if that's because it's recorded before, pre-recorded, and then they just add it into the broadcast or something. And it's like, I don't know how that works. But also, I don't want to stand in that crowd like it's New Year's Eve. Or,
you will be a sardine in a can of sardines.
And I don't want to wear a diaper just yet. I mean, I'm headed that way, but I don't need to do it now.
Why?
Of my own accord.
Why not?
Because people wear diapers when they do that. So they don't have to go to the bathroom. So they don't lose their spot.
Or just like don't drink or eat anything for the
I think that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
travel tip, make sure that where you're going has bathrooms.
And if you're going for something like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade or the tree lighting or New Year's Eve or something, like,
oh my God,
plan accordingly, because you need to be there at
a day before,
2 a.m, the day before.
Oh my God.
And stake your spot out.
I couldn't do it.
I can't do that. That's a commitment right there.
And you know what? I'll watch it on TV.
Like, and just like the commitment of that, the commitment of like how they figure out how to get the year glasses, even though it's like, I'm wondering how they're going to do 2022 as glasses. Like, where are the eyes going to go? You know? How they
I was like, what year glasses?
You know how they always have glasses that are like year on
maybe
New Year's
it'll just
Eve?
be one eye.
Like a cyclops.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll put a third eye in there for you. Okay. So, well, is that how they're going to do it?
2022? That's 2002.
Oh, yeah, it looks like 2002, doesn't it? They'll put it on top of the things.
I'm okay with that.
I guess. That's stupid.
Yeah, maybe it'll be better next year.
Who do you think would make a good Christmas album but has not made a Christmas album yet that you would love?
Oh, that's a good... Oh.
Well, Adele is like Nick said, Adele, and I'm like, she is putting out an album.
Her album's coming out on the 16th of November.
Did you know she's got a duet with Chris Stapleton? I can't wait.
I saw. No, I think. Did she release the track list? She did, right?
I think she did. Yeah.
It's like 12 or 13 tracks. I need to pre-order it.
Right.
I don't think I pre-ordered it. It's Apple Music, whatever. But I think maybe.
I mean, Adele would be amazing.
I don't know if she would though. John Legend had a couple songs. I like him.
Right.
That's a good question. Who would you pick?
I know this is going to sound really weird and like totally left field, but Childish Gambino, I would love to hear him do a Christmas album, because I feel like it'd be like R&B kind of hip hoppy kind of, and I love Christmas hip hop. Like I told the girls at work, I'm like on the Friday before Halloween, I was like, look, we cannot play Christmas music today. You can play it on Monday the 1st, but you can't play it today. And then on Monday the 1st, I came in and I like put on my holidays.
Can you please do 3LW's Christmas, whatever? I forget what the song is. Like
Christmas
in the Hood. It's so bad.
But I love like hip hop Christmas music. Like TLC had Sleigh Ride and their whole thing.
Well, and Destiny's Child
had a whole album. You've got like old school hip hop like Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis, and all that kind of stuff. I think that's so cool. So I would love like them, or like Wu-Tang Clan got back together and did a Christmas album. I think I would definitely be down with that.
Yeah. I don't know any like new artists that I would like be wanting to hear.
No?
Well, like who's got like a hit right now?
Oh, Dua Lipa.
Oh, Dua Peep. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
See, that'd be a good one.
Oh.
That'd
or maybe
one.
Sam Smith had a really good Christmas album.
Did he have a whole Christmas album, or just a couple of singles?
I think songs. Maybe it was an EP.
You know who has a really good one that you probably haven't listened to yet, but is really good? Meghan Trainor.
No, she. Which one?
Last year. She did a funky like dance one, and it was like, yeah.
I like her song "I'll Be Home." It's super
she has
cute.
a whole album.
Oh, from last year.
Yeah, and it's got like Earth, Wind, and Fire on it.
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So you should listen to that one.
I think it's in the shuffle of like today's Christmas hits on Spotify or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So travel tip, everyone. For me, I love to make playlists for my travel.
Oh, another travel tip: charge your devices.
Oh, and also like bring a pocket charger too when you're out doing stuff.
Oh, like a portable one. That's smart.
Right, because we're going to Hawaii in January, and I think that'd be a good one because we're always on our phones on the flights, and that's 5 hours. Yeah. So when you get there, you have to use your phone to show them a lot of stuff. Like you have to show them a website where you're...
So get your little but don't some planes have like chargers in there?
You can charge on the plane, yeah. But when you're in the city, if you're going around and you're using your GPS, you're taking pictures, you're listening to your podcast as you're walking around.
Our podcast,
you're listening to These Unprecedented Gays while you're walking around the city. Okay.
Yes,
take a look at that building. That's an old ass building.
Come on, City Walker.
Take a picture of that building.
Then take a picture of yourself.
Looking at that building. Do not take pictures with those wings.
Oh my god! I was like, what? And then it registered.
But there is a place in New York. It's by the Mile High area, and there's a particular street, and you have to go there because then you can see the bridge behind you. And that's a perfect place to get pictures. Like a lot of fashion magazines do that, and fashion influencers go there. So I have to find the exact place because I kind of want to take a picture there. But
can you have like a long flowing gown that would go in the wind?
Okay, can I just tell you?
That.
I was looking at travel blogs and people who are like, I've traveled for 10 years. Here are my 25 tips. Oh, Lord. And it's like everybody had bring a sarong.
What's a sarong?
A sarong.
Is it not so right?
Wow. Okay, so it's like a piece of fabric that you can make into a skirt.
What?
But you can also
Why are you gonna wear a skirt?
I
mean, you never know.
But you can use it as a scarf. You can use it as a pashmina. You can use it as a pillow. Oh, you can. It's a chameleon. Oh, it's crazy.
So wrong.
I don't know where that went. But on that note, do you have anything else?
No.
All right, well, everyone, have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe Black Friday. Travel safe if you're traveling during this holiday season. We love you.
We're grateful.
We're grateful for you. We're thankful for you. I'm thankful for you, Joe, and Nick, and Andy, and Cooper.
And I'm thankful for all of you.
All right, have a great week, everyone.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.